The last of the menacing stones is Isa, which translates to ice, and it's about stagnation and stillness. If you think about ice, ice is slippery, right? If you don't have it under control. I'm a terrible ice skater. I've always wanted to ice skate at it's not Trafalgar Square. That's in England. What's it called? Rockefeller Center in New York City. I've always wanted to do that because I love the city at Christmas time. It's probably the only time I like New York City. It's at Christmas time, and my favorite shop that sells champagne truffles that my bestie and I go to is right by the ice skaters. And I always say, oh, I want to do that, and I want to drink hot chocolate like in the movies. And then I remember that I spend most of my time when I'm ice skating on my fanny and in pain, and I'm 51. I'm not 17, so it was not pleasant when I was 17. It's going to be less pleasant at 51. So I don't do it, but I imagine in my mind, like, it would be, I would cling to the wall, but I don't remember if there were walls there or not. Anyway, ice is slippery, and you should be cautious of the icy patches in your life. But it's not, just like the other menacing stones, it's not all bad stuff. It's about, being self-aware. It's about your hidden potential and transformation, your endurance and your patience. It is a stone that actually connects you to nature, just like Hagelas is like hail. It does connect us to actual physical nature. It talks about, obstacles and challenges and, facing your fears and facing those slippery points. And sometimes when you get the stone, it's about how can you prevent going into icy situations? How can you avoid icy situations, or to keep a lookout for icy situations? And then sometimes it's, reflecting that you're in an icy situation and you need a good strategy for getting out of it. And so the journal prompts are all about, take a look at, your position in life. Where are these icy patches? Sometimes they are associated with people, your family members or colleagues or even loved, people that you love. Where are those sort of icy patches? And you've been there, like the things that you can't talk about. Political season, it's a hot mess in my family because I have people on both sides. I have people who are super duper Trump supporters, and I have people who are anti-Trump people. And I'm not part of either political party, so I kind of can stand back and not get involved in any of the nonsense. But, when you're gearing up for such a politically charged election season, there are a lot of icy patches. And so we have a rule in our house: you cannot talk about politics at our table. Like, you can go outside and duke it out in my yard if you must. That's where you can go to do it. But don't talk about politics at the table because, and religion, don't get in battles over that while we're having a meal together, right? So, think about, like ice melts, right? And so that is the quality of the stone. Like, ice is not forever. So, do you have to wait for it to melt before you can proceed? Or do you need special poles and ice skates or whatever? Like, what do you need to get through the icy patch? And so, and again, being thankful for the stillness, right? Sometimes the icy patches come as a reminder for us to pause and not to react to something, right? We can prevent the icy situation by just not getting on ice, right? You see the black ice, don't drive on it. Stop and pause and wait. And, we are an instant gratification society, so sometimes we don't want to wait, but sometimes we need to wait. So as you're journaling, think about those opportunities also. So I am wishing you all the best in light and love. Be well. Take care. Bye-bye.